Like heaven above me, the spy who loved me. Right, straight into it. Sunday reflection. It's pretty self-explanatory in the name. Every Sunday I'm going to be posting a video reflecting on the previous week, talking about the highs and lows, more or less, and the lessons I've learned from them. It's all going to be brought down into 5 questions. So, since this is my first one, and I haven't posted in about a month, I'm not going to go as far back as a month because I can't quite remember, but I'm going to go back to about Christmas Eve, because I've had some interesting moments since then, had a lot of tests, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But with the first question, how many pieces of content have I posted? Normally I would answer based on the performance of the week before, but like I said, this is based on the last 2.5 weeks. Although it's been 2.5 weeks, it doesn't make a difference because I haven't posted anything. 0. Like I said, I've had a lot of stuff going on, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse. It's lame, it's cheap, it's too easy. I'm going to be accountable, and I'm going to blame myself because it is my fault. Even though I have had things come up, I still haven't posted, so answer is 0. Second question, how many people have I outreached to? How many emails have I sent? How many DMs have I sent? Same again, 0. Number 3, one area of my life I could improve in. And it's usually the same answer every week. And even though I say it every week, I never seem to change, but my answer is going to stay the same. It's the ability to focus and put off distractions. The ability to focus on one thing and one thing solely, without distracting myself with background music, with messages on the phone, without getting up to go and do the dishes or clean about, being solely focused on one task. If I can work on my ability to focus on a task, I reckon that'll probably excel my life the best. Number 4, what made me proud? In the last 2.5 weeks, what has made me proud? To be honest, like I said, I've had quite a rough 2.5 weeks. And I'm going to talk about each scenario that's happened. This is not bullshit, this has happened. It's fucking crazy because the entirety of 2025 was quite boring for me. A couple of holidays here, a couple of cars there, boring stuff. But in the last 2.5 weeks of 2025, probably the craziest things have happened to me. Firstly, I was in a car crash about 2 or 3 days before Christmas. I was in a pretty bad car crash, going about 40 mile an hour head on. Luckily, everybody's still alive, everybody's fine. My friend was injured, people in the other car were injured, but I was fine. It was a freak accident, it was nobody's fault, there was slick on the road. And that was interesting. That's the first car crash I've been in. It was an experience. It was difficult, especially for my friend, but I've moved past that now. Second incident was the chippy that I work at for my side job was on fire, and I am good friends with the people that own the chippies, so that was very stressful, very difficult, but it's back open now, everything's all good. Third situation, I go back into training. This is less severe, this isn't as bad, but I go back into training and I was quite ill, and it's fucked me up a little bit because as I've just got back into work this week, I started training on the Monday, training on the Tuesday, and then Wednesday morning I woke up with probably one of the worst bugs I've had in my life. Again, another difficult situation. And number 4, someone very close to me was diagnosed with cancer, again. I'm not using these to gain any sympathy. I'm not using these points so I can justify my lack of action. I'm solely talking about these because the reason I'm as proud as I am over what I've done the last 2.5 weeks is my ability to bounce back from these situations. Setback after setback after setback after setback. I'm still here. I'm still managing social medias, and I'm still filming content. After all of these things that have happened, some of them quite severe, some of them less severe, I'm still here. I'm still not put off this mission of mine, and I'm still filming content. So I'm quite proud of the way I've bounced back recently. And finally, number 5, next week's goals. So the week coming up, it will start on the 12th of January. 12th of January 2026 if you're watching in the future. The goals for next week, let's think. Since I'm not ill anymore, I plan to get back into training. I have an interclub coming up at the end of the month, so I really need to get back into the gym for that. So I plan on at least going to the gym 5 times minimum this week, Monday through Thursday, and then on Saturday morning. That's one goal. And the second goal is to sign a client. Fuck it. I've been at this for a few months now, and I've been on and off. I haven't really been consistent. I've been half in, half out. It's about time I fully commit. 2 goals for next week. Hit training 5 times a week and sign a client. See you in the next Sunday review.